Hey, we're two fat guys.
And we just watched Wonder Woman. With Linda Carter. It was the TV show. We watched the pilot.
That was very good. Wore the Wonder Woman costume. Wasn't awful.
Yeah, it was
Didn't have Ricardo and Waffle Ball in it.
Oh, wait. None of that is true.
No.
That's right. We watched the pilot from the year before the Linda Carter Wonder Woman TV series.
I like, because apparently from what Wikipedia tells me, and if we start questioning Wikipedia, this whole thing falls apart, is that, like, the studio was like, that wasn't very good, but close enough. We'll greenlight a Wonder Woman show.
Like Wonder Woman.
But a different Wonder Woman. We do everything different.
It's like they're like, we liked the title. The title we feel will sell.
You can do your show as long as everything is different.
Yeah, she was like a super spy.
But she was not a very good spy. She was like a bumbling spy at times. She wasn't very good at catching him. It took him a while. She sort of fell ass backwards into people, it seemed like.
And she like backflips over cars up on the awnings.
It's like reverse footage up to an awning.
Yeah, this is very weird. It's a weird thing.
She mentions her invisible jet, like, I think it's as a joke. I'm not even sure if it's serious.
Yeah, and they still kept the, like, she lived on an island thing.
Yeah.
And none of what that entails.
Like, she has bracers, but they seem like hidden explosives instead of, like, the actual bracers. And she has, like, a rope that's a grappling hook in her belt when she hooks it to one of her bracers.
Yeah.
Instead of the lasso of truth.
I can see where they were going, because, like the internet said, they're very clearly trying to take the Avengers, the British Avengers, kind of spy genre, which was very popular, like a decade before this.
It's almost like a more extreme version of what they did with Captain America. Like, we need to modernize it and make it like something that would happen today. And then, like, Captain America at a certain point, like, but he still needs to put on, like, a costume and punch people, right?
Yeah.
Like, they got this one, they're like, let's not do that. She's going to wear, like, a tracksuit.
Yeah, it's weird.
A spangly tracksuit.
Like, I feel like it's how, in the Avengers movie, how Iron Man sees Captain America. Like, that's what he looks like to Iron Man. Like, just stars everywhere.
Oh, man. Remember good movies?
Yeah, I do.
Remember how much I love the Avengers and I want it inside of me? In my eyeballs.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
instead of my eyeballs.
That's a thing.
In rectum. But no. Speaking of which, totally off to Wonder Woman. No, the Avengers, they're putting out like the Avengers like Phase 1 Blu-ray collection.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I only have Iron Man 2 on Blu-ray. I only have like Iron Man and Incredible Hulk on DVD, and like it might be worth an upgrade.
Here's why I'm against it for now.
For now.
One, I already have several of them on Blu-ray.
Agreed.
Like, I'm only missing 2 of them and then Avengers.
Mm.
There are only single disc editions of the Blu-rays that are in the pack. So I don't know what kind of features we're going to get. Except the ones that are multi-discs is for, like, Thor, Avengers, and Captain America. You get the Blu-ray 3D disc, which is how they get their count up to 10. And then there's, like, 1 special features disc.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I don't. So back to Wonder Woman. Yeah, it's piece of crap. Don't bother. Don't. Unless you're doing this marathon.
Yeah.
Which I don't recommend. I recommend that even less than watching these videos. I recommend watching the movies.
Well, most of them anyway.
Well, most of them. The ones, like, we'll tell you if you're supposed to watch them.
Watch Kick-Ass, then our movie, then these videos, then Wonder Woman.
Yes.
Nick Fury.
No, never.
Under the table.
Never. No, not even there. Not even there. So, next up, let's see here. Let me try to do this, because I didn't look it up.
I know what's next.
Let's play a little game called Brandon Meadows is Next. Okay, so the most recent series one we watched was Batman Returns.
Mm-hmm.
So the next one's either going to be a Superman or the first Swamp Thing. I don't think we're far enough in yet for Swamp Thing. So this year we did the musical, so it has to be just Superman 1.
Yep. Superman 1.
Which you have not seen?
I have.
Oh, it's Clayton that hasn't seen it. Clayton has only seen Superman 4, The Quest for Peace.
I have not seen 3 and 4.
Well, John Cryer's in 4. Richard Pryor's in 3.
John Cryer is in 4?
He plays Lex.
Is he old enough?
He plays Lex Luthor's like wacky young cousin.
How old is he?
He's
like 4?
19 or something? I don't know.
It
came out like 88. It was late.
Really?
Yeah, it was super late.
I guess the first one's 78. So
yeah.
4 movies later, and then.
Well, we have Supergirl in the middle, so.
All right, that makes sense.
So yes, next we have Superman, which, man, before we watch the movie, because this is more of a before the movie thing, I was recently looking through an article, I don't remember what kicked it to me, but it's talking about like poster art and things, and talks about how exciting Superman was. And I was looking through all the old Superman posters, and just that was back when they really put a lot of crap.
Oh yeah, you believe a man will fly.
Which was probably one of the best taglines. Like one of the best taglines ever.
That's a solid one.
Like if I was making a list, I would toss that in consideration right away. Like, all right, I know this is probably going to be on the top 10 somewhere. Yeah, the original poster very classic. Like just the open sky and the Superman logo. It says, "You'll believe a man can fly," and hell yeah,
which is kind of true. I mean, especially if you look at all the earlier stuff that we've watched for these marathons, like how much budget they gave like superhero movies and how little that was to then Superman. Like that's where it's been a while since I've seen it, but my guess is the effects are going to hold up decently well. I mean, that was a pretty big deal.
Yeah, they do a good job of knowing when they can't do something. If the memory serves, it's like okay, we can show him like landing and taking off and like some still air stuff. They're not showing him like banking and catching planes and shit.
Yeah.
Like we can't make that look good, so they don't do it.
So I'm looking forward to this one because it's been a while since I've seen it. Kind of looking more forward to 2, which is a ways away. But
I'm looking more forward to because of the Richard Donner cut.
Yeah.
And I've not watched it, and I'm really looking forward to seeing a more proper version of it.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I enjoyed it as much as your average nerd. But. So
that's coming up. I don't know when because I don't know when these are going up, but
yeah, who knows?
Soon.
Yep.
Or already, depending on when you watch this.
Don't. Which once again, please don't. See you next time.